Hello and welcome to chapter 3 of my Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina video series. This is actually take 2, which I had like 4 minutes and 25 seconds recorded, and then I realized, oh fuck, it's not recording. But anyways, guys, to get back to this, I just got back from work. I've been up since like 4 a.m. and I've just figured, hey, I'll just bang out a quick video. So anyways, the way I wanted to start this video was with a quick quote which says, "If you set goals and go after them with all the determination you can muster, your gifts will take you places that will amaze you." Les Brown. So basically, like, this whole chapter is about my European vacation that I took in 2008 after surviving a brain tumor. So I just figured, fuck, I'm like cancer free, so let's go explore, like test out my newfound stamina. So I didn't know it at the time, but I had a gift for just exploring the unknown and just like wanting to get shit done, and I also would not be denied. I remember this initially began with my uncle Ronnie, who's my mother's brother, and he just like had his family visit the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France, where he just had like gave his family like some fresh baguettes, and I just knew then and there that I wanted to like go out and explore the European countryside. So basically, what I wanted to get across to you guys is that I didn't want to be a victim but a victor, because you just gotta have that mindset of getting shit done. So what I initially planned for this backpacking adventure was to start in Belfast, Northern Ireland, go down to Dublin, cross the Channel and go to Scotland and visit Glasgow and Edinburgh, then go down to London, cross the Channel, go into Paris, visit there for a few days, go down to Nice, cross into Spain, visit Portugal along the way, visit Italy, go over to Greece, and then go up to Germany and finish in the Netherlands. So in this journey, I did relatively little planning, and my plan was just to stay in hostels, eat in any of the pubs that I could find, and then go to a lot of the nightclubs and just experience life and see how they party in Europe. So that was my initial plan, and I just want to get across to you guys in this video that anything is possible. You just have to have the right mental acuity, and even a loose plan would help. Like I had like a small like shim sham journal, and I just figured, oh fuck, I'll just use this. But like life really hit me hard when I got there. But anyways, let's start the journey. So I flew out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I remember my dad and his best friend dropping me off there, and I actually flew by Ryanair, and it only cost me $300. And the flight was relatively quick. I remember when we got close to ground in Belfast, there was all the farmers' fields there, and I thought, oh, I'm in the land of potatoes, like from the potato famine back in the day. That was quite a scene. But anyways, when I got to the airport, it got real, and I was just like, well, I'm all alone. I got to figure shit out now. And I'm just like, I'm not going to get off it. So I just said, fuck it. I'll take a cab. And I just actually went to the hotel I found, the hostel, sorry. And I was lucky enough to get a spot there. Because you got to figure, guys, like in any tourist city during the summer, there's about 1 million tourists, and all the best hostels fill up pretty quickly. So I was lucky to get a spot there. So when I initially arrived at the hostel, my initial thing was to get some Irish food. But to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what I ate. So my what I offer in this podcast is transparency with you guys, and like I would never lie, because what's the point of lying? People will eventually find out. Even now, I'm like trying out like a widescreen, but I don't know if this is gonna shoot widescreen. But we'll see how it works out. So, anyways, like what I'm gonna tell you that I did do in this podcast is that I did do it on like an Irish tour of the countryside, which is like on a bus that we did. And the first place we visited was like a volcanic park with like volcanic rock formations that had been formed like 5,000 years ago. the best way to describe this is like the formations of Westeros, like from Game of Thrones, and that's kind of what the landscape looked like. It was pretty cool, but it's like staring at a museum. I had no appreciation for it because when you're a quarter century, like 25 years old, you just want to like an illicit party and just like nonstop action. But now I'm like kind of getting it, but I'm still more like I'm a party guy. Like it's gonna be here forever. It's just like, why not just like live life to its fullest? So on the like I just said, I didn't really have much appreciation for it, but when also on the bus tour, we went to the Bushmills Irish refinery there, and there I got to taste the best whiskey to this day. Like the best way to describe this whiskey is like a hard apple juice with a smoky flavor to it, and it's just like so good and so smooth. And what I did, like, I definitely had to partake in a bottle of this beautiful alcohol. So what I ended up doing is purchasing it and then downing most of it that night when I got back to the hostel. And then just like alcohol feelings, like I want to say I went out to one of the Irish pubs, did a little Irish jig, met up with some people and had a great night. But to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what I did. So, but the biggest thing that I'll take away from this is that when I woke up in the morning, I did not have a hangover. And I was just like, and then I just thought of the slogan that I developed back in university when I said, to alcohol, the cause of, and solution to all life's problems. So for the rest of the time that I spent in Belfast, I did the coffee shops. I went to different restaurants, and then I also went to the grocery store, coffee shops, and I did a little mingling with different people. So that's what I just wanted to get across in Belfast. So I think I spent about 5 days there, but I don't have my original notes from 12 years ago. But it was still quite a journey when I went there. So my next plan was to go to Dublin by bus. So an interesting fact that I learned was Northern Ireland and Ireland are two different countries. Northern Ireland uses the pound sterling and Ireland uses the euro. So I didn't know this at the time, but it was quite an interesting thing for me. I don't know if it has changed over. I believe they said they are changing over slowly, but I don't really follow that thing anymore. But anyways, guys, that's about the end of Video 20, Chapter 3 of the initial journey into my European adventure. So until Video 21, released on this Sunday, I will see you next time, guys, and Kaizen, baby. Ow! You're all beasts. Woo!